Yo, what's good, chat? What's good? What's good, chat? Yo, so does anyone actually know about like anything about philosophy? Like anything? Like, does anyone here actually know how to apply philosophy to an argument? Because if you don't know how to apply philosophy to an argument, then low-key you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So just checking back at the Archie Sonic video, just checking back at it, bro. It's crazy how I got 10K in less than 24 hours. That's on some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. 11K in a single day. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You see my comment on your Sonic video? No. If you wanted to debate, like, do you want to debate me on it or anything? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about at all. Like, bro, like I'm gonna be so real, chat. Like, chat. Saitama Solo's the trickster. Okay, bro. All right, bro. Zeta, what's your thoughts on dispositional moral realism? What the fuck is that? Let me look that shit up real quick. Dispositional moral realism. Let me look at, well, what does this mean? Dispositional moral realism is a version of moral realism that claims moral properties like goodness or rightness exist objectively but are defined by their disposition to evoke specific, appropriate, effective emotional responses in the right kind of agents under the right circumstances, rather than being entirely independent of human psychology, like traditional realists might argue. Well, look, in my opinion, right, I don't even in my opinion, when it comes to realism and like versus like anti-realism, more like kind of in like the anti-realism category. Like my boy Kel has been hitting me up with some semantical like anti-realism amping real quick. So like low key, I might just become like a semantic anti-realist. Zeta, what's your thoughts on modal possibilism? This nigga Kel told me to be a possibilist. What is it? What is modal possibilism? Okay, so basically just okay. It's a theory of modality asserting that possible or potential beings or events are as metaphysically real and considerable as actual objects and events, even if they don't exist physically. What the fuck? That would that be positing that everything exists? Zeta, do I know about nihilism? Yeah, it's fucking self-defeating, because if you're a nihilist, why don't you just kill yourself? Like, it's just self-defeating. So, I mean, funny reductio. Possibilism is true. Well, how could wait, if possibilism, right, is a theory asserting that possible or potential beings or events are as metaphysically real and considerable as actual objects and events, wouldn't that just be positing that everything that is possible exists? Which is just gonna like be home to contradictions, because if we're just gonna assert that everything possible, it could be like, if we're gonna say that anything possible are just as real or metaphysically like real, right? That would just be asserting everything that is logically possible exists, which just goes into a contradiction. Like, it's possible that okay, so let's say we have an event, right, that could be explained by two different possibilities, right? And each of these possibilities create complete distinct events temporally, right? So then that would just be asserting that one event and another event could be happening simultaneously, that would cause complete like ontological like distinctions and contradictions. No, contradictions are impossible because they violate classical logic unless you're a dialetheist or some shit. Wait, but isn't a contradiction by definition oxymoronic, so it doesn't exist? No, you can prove Naruto is solar. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some good arguments for it. You could prove it. You could just chain scale with Kaguya. Low key epistemic normative epistemic normativity normat okay, epistemic normat I can't fucking speak today. Normativity. Okay, there you go. Nigga, what the fuck? That's not what it's saying. Just literally just look up modal possibilism. Epistemic realism is true. What is, hold on, let me look up epistemic realism. Epistemic realism. Epistemic realism is the philosophical view that knowledge exists independently of the mind, meaning there's an objective reality in the external world, and our own thoughts and perceptions aim to accurately represent rather than create. Yeah, this is true. Epistemic realism is true. Because if epistemic realism is false, then everything in our mind is subjective. Demir Dispadak! Guys, Demir Dispadak is literally a tier 1 debater. He would beat Apollo, Tron, Arianis, Clorox, and Exility combined, bro. No div, bro. Demir Dispadak, bro. Demir Dispadak. Yes, there's the evil side and the good side. Yo, Demir Dispadak. Like, bro, bro. Demir Dispadak. A nihilist would say epistemic terms are just descriptive and not necessarily normative. But you could be a nihilist about epistemic facts and say knowledge is real because epistemic facts are normative. Oh yeah, so you already said that. A lot of the human mind is subjective for a few things. It's objective that you're conscious. I mean, yeah, it would be objective that you're conscious. Otherwise, you can't actually make this decision. Like, it goes against the definition of conscious. And by the way, like knowledge, like I like low key, I do believe in like epistemic realism. I would say I'm an epistemic realist. Depends on the question, on like contextually. Yo, Serial, Waffle sent me a PDF on modal logic. In case of rake, would you say aborting the baby leads to less harm than if you didn't? I would say when it comes to potentiality, we could just say that not aborting the baby leads to more harm. Because just statistically, just given like states that have like no abortion, like there's just blatant like showings like statistically of like more signs of like women dying from birth or issues with birth, like overall. Like, yeah, abortion is just better. Like abortion is permissible. Yeah, it should be allowed because if we don't grant abortion right there, it's just statistically like more problematic. Like there's just more potentiality for like negative results for humanity. Under what empirics? What's your view? Like, what's your empirical? Not actually, like, yeah. What is your like empirical? Like, what's your theory of what's your theory of truth? Why should we take that claim to be true? Yeah. So you're not answering the question. Yeah. What's gonna be your philosophical theory of truth? Like for your claim, because a claim is not true by itself. Otherwise, any arbitrary proposition follows. So, what's going to be the true theory for this claim? We should consider pragmatics because if the mother gives birth to the baby in case of rape, the baby will most likely have a shitty life later on. That doesn't always have to be the case. Like, obviously, the mother could just be very well caring for the baby to continue on with a greater life. But I would say that, well, this actually just coexists with my argument though. So I'm not saying you're contending, but like I'm saying that if we do not grant abortion, there's a stronger like risk or a stronger potentiality of like a negative effect. So we shouldn't grant it. Oh no, like I'm not. No, I wasn't asking you. I was asking this guy right here. What's your theory of truth? Like, what's gonna be your theory of truth? Like, bro, this like, dude, this DC guy, dude, if you're just gonna make arbitrary claims, right? I can just dismiss it via Hitchens razor. Like, what's gonna be the truth theory for that? Yeah, I know. I'm just knowledge gapping him real quick. Was the Archie Sonic video rage bait? Fuck no. Archie Sonic doesn't get to 5D. And even if he did, that would be his max. I could scale him from like I could scale like from him like multiversal at best. He's at best multiversal. Yeah, he does polarize. He easily polarizes. Okay, why should we take that? Okay, so why should we take that claim to be true? Because just because someone says it, that doesn't make it true. So why should we take that claim to be true? Also, what's going to be your like theory of truth? Because just because a claim is said, right, doesn't make it true. And like I already said before, but what's just going to be the framework of how truth is established, like for your argument? Because you're not establishing, right, any sort of definition or any sort of application as to why your argument is true. Zeta, I hold to a unified account of truth. I believe coherentism and pragmatism are compatible. Also, you should look into alephic pluralism. Okay, can you send me the definition for that? Yeah, because I'm aware of pragmatics. Dude, I'm like a pragmatic demon, bro. Pragmatics are really useful. Because it's in the fucking name. Pragmatics is it's in the fucking definition. Like, pragmatics are just useful, right? A truth is established because it is useful, right? In some sort of way. Like, it's quite literally in the fucking definition. Irrelevant. I don't really think it's relevant, bro. Also, I believe abortion can be permissible if and only if it threatens the lives of both the mother and the baby under some complications that require it. Yeah, so this is just going to be true. Yeah, so the thing is, right, I would grant abortion. I would probably be I'd be more so pro-choice. But I'm more of a mix between pro-life and pro-choice because I believe like half the fucking circumstances to allow for abortion are just straight up wrong. Like, if you're gonna like commit abortion for just selfish reasons that I fucked up at the party so I have to get an abortion. Like, I think that is immoral. I think that is a selfish concept. But when we're talking about, for example, like sexual assault or like a potentiality for both the mother and the baby to die, I would grant abortion. So like it's just a matter, like I'm like in between both concepts, right? But I would be a little more leaning towards pro-choice because there's just a much stronger potentiality for negative effect if we do not grant abortion. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. The thing about that is I don't think abortion should be granted because of that. What's your opinion on trans? I think they are low-key debunkable by male and female constructivists. Yeah, I think transgenderism is just false. I think like in terms of like moral standard or a biological standard, we should not apply transgenderism. Not only does it doesn't even correspond with like actual like natural truth, right? It doesn't correspond like natural truth, like biological truth. It's a very unnatural concept. We should not apply transgenderism. And I think morally speaking, there's no like real, like pragmatically, there's no real use for transgenderism. It's ultimately useless. Like pragmatically, it's fucking garbage. So you shouldn't be granting it at all. Yeah. So Bugs Bunny, yeah. So power scaling doesn't have a plot. So thank you for just bringing up some arbitrary bullshit. But anyways, right? Yeah. So you got this fucking low tier in my chat right now. Will you be doing a vid on DC? Yeah, just send me like a scale. I'll do Wally West. Yeah, I could probably argue. I could like Loki be like pro Wally West and try to argue that he's just like fucking dog walking Archie Sonic. No, no. I'm the first versus debating YouTuber. Oh, I think I know who this guy is. Oh, bro, bro. Oh, I know who this is. You're never debating me on Discord or on VC. Get fucking banned. Yeah. Oh, so my most wait. So you think 24,000 is like low? Because that's my most popular video, right? This and like you're comparing me to YouTubers with like double the amount of subscribers as me. Like that's not very honest. But yeah, so you haven't even like provided any sort of justification as to how Goku or as to how DC would even match Goku. Like, what's the argument? Like, what is the fucking argument? Like, do you have an argument? Yeah, no. Those people don't even read Archie comics. Like, a lot of the people who said Archie Sonic is strong don't even read the series. Okay, why do they have 12D scaling? What's the argument? Like, what's the argument? Like, what's the argument? Actually, you know what? Since you're so confident that I'm not intelligent or that my scaling is false, we can debate it right now. Actually, matter of fact, let me share. Yeah. Actually, just matter of fact, just to make this easy for myself and just for everyone else here, I'm gonna put the link in the description. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, I just updated the description. Yeah, since you want to debate me on my scaling being false, go ahead and debate me. Let's discuss this right now. Zeta, check your DMs. Yeah, sure. So timeless, bro. Come debate me, bro. Join link in the description, bro. Come debate me. Let me see your argument. Nah, it's a DC fan. All right, let me see. Let me see his argument. Yeah, I want to see him come up and debate me. Yeah. So no, that's not rage bait. Go ahead and debate me, bro. Archie Sonic doesn't get past multiverse, so I got Ninjago Lloyd at outer. Why? Why does he lose to Superman? What's the argument? Outer how? I made a video on it. Obviously, my argument is contained within that video, so you can just go watch it. Okay, that's not an explanation. That's a claim. So what's going to be the truth theory for that claim? Like, why is that true? Yeah, so that doesn't have to be 5D. Yeah, so what's the inference rule? Yeah, how does that logically follow? Just because it's a perpendicular geometric zone doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be 5D. Also, why did you say okay, so you already made a huge fucking blunder in your own fucking argument. You said that it's a perpendicular geometric zone which people interfere as an overarching axis that increase the arbitrary values and coordinates. But the definition of arbitrary the holy shit, the definition of arbitrary means quite literally means to be useless. Like something arbitrary is ultimately meaningless. So if you're trying to say, right, something arbitrary is quite literally based on random choice or personal whim rather than any reason or system. So if you're going to be saying that the values are not based on any reasoning or any logic behind it, then are you saying that the reasoning applied is basically like there's no reasoning for it? Yeah, so you're basically just self-conceiting. You're making a huge fucking blunder in your own fucking like statement right here. What? This nigga literally just conceded in his own text. He said arbitrary values or arbitrary values of coordinates. So how do you increase something that is basically not even logical, right? Because that would imply some sort of I would imply some sort of causation or some sort of like temporal predicate that you're applying, which would have to abide by some sort of logical system when you say increase. Because to increase means because to increase or decrease something would be like a causation. That would be like a temporal predicate. Yeah, goofy fucking Archie fan. Nigga fucking had the biggest blunder. Fucking dog shit. Okay, how do we know that Superman is stronger? You never provided an argument. You just said we already know why Superman is stronger. I don't know. So, yeah, so we don't know why. So I don't know why Superman is stronger. What's the argument? Like, bro, it's like I got them like either like 6D or outer versal. Yeah, I'm asking you, what's the argument? Because you're saying that Superman, you're claiming that holy shit, you're claiming that Superman is stronger than Goku. That is a claim. Yeah, what's going to be the substance for that claim? Like, what's gonna like? Can you substantiate that claim? Yeah, I already presented like an holy shit. Like I already presented like an alternate interpretation in my video. It could quite literally be another 4D axis that can be used to travel to other 4D axis. There's no internal contradiction to that. It's an alternate interpretation that explains the same amount of data. So what's going to be the argument, right, on why we should take it as 5D? I just presented another like interpretation. Like, is there going to be any sort of like reductio? Is there going to be any sort of like probability raiser here? Is there anything? Exactly. No, you don't fucking have shit. Like, bro, you literally just admitted that it's an arbitrary value. So I can just dismiss your whole argument, since you yourself quite admitted that you quite literally admitting it that it's just going to be increasing to arbitrary values. So, it's just going to be ultimately meaningless. Wait. You're saying, like, genuinely, like this nigga didn't pull the entire solar system together and fight gods on a regular basis? But Goku also fights gods. Are you retarded? Like, what? He quite literally fights gods. He's fought Beerus. He fought Jiren, who is stronger than gods. What are we talking about? And wait. Like, Superman pulling the solar system? You think solar system level is above Dragon Ball? You do know that Kid Buu destroyed an entire galaxy, right? Like, Kid Buu destroyed an entire galaxy. Perfect Cell with his Kamehameha quite literally admitted that he would destroy the solar system. Like, characters have had universal feats since the Namek Saga. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? Like, bro, what? Cell admitted he would destroy the solar system. An arbitrary value in geometry is literally an unrestrained value. Any value that is pointed in a topological interval. You're appealing to a definition that you didn't even probably study. Yeah. So okay. So you're already doing like an appeal to definition. So why does that definition apply to Archie Sonic? What's going to be the argument for that? Why does that definition apply? Okay, the solar system feat is one of his many crazy feats. Nigga, that is an average Dragon Ball feat. Why are you showing this goofy feat? Yeah, so go ahead and debate me. The description, it's like the link to join up on the stream is in the description, bro. We can debate this. The solar system, yeah. So how is it an example? Wait, because if you're saying it's an example, then you're basically assuming that nobody in Dragon Ball Z is a solar system level, when that's false. Because we have characters who are basically easily solar system level. Cell's Kamehameha was going to destroy the solar system. So I don't know why you're using this shitty argument. Like, bro, this dumbass bitch is basically saying that nobody in Dragon Ball, like specifically Z, is solar system. What? I think Kaba has a stronger argument, but sure. What? I just pointed that the mathematical definition for arbitrary is different. Okay, so then why does that definition apply to Archie? Can you go ahead and justify that? Okay, because when we're talking about an arbitrary value, right? Arbitrary can mean many things. Let's actually look at arbitrary mathematics definition. Sure. Let's actually go over this arbitrary mathematics definition. Yeah. So in mathematics, arbitrary signifies that a variable or object is chosen without any specific properties assumed, allowing a proof or statement to apply universally to any member or a set. Okay. So basically, so why does that apply? Yeah. So go ahead and give an argument for that. Like, why does that definition even apply here? Like, why? I need an argument. If you don't have an argument, then we're just not going to grant this shit. Okay, so bro, you could have at least provided me like a low complex multiversal feat or something that gets Superman to outer. You brought up a solar system level feat, a feat that is quite literally garbage in Dragon Ball standards. What? Like, please pay attention. No, it doesn't, bro. In my first assertion, I said that people just apply orthogonally to the no zone. That's totally BS. That's what? How is that relevant to anything I just asked you? I asked you, why does that definition apply, right? Why does that definition apply to Sonic? Like, go ahead and justify that. And even if the definition applies to your argument, why does your argument even correspond to the cosmology? Because that's basically what you're saying. Like, you're basically saying, like, how is that even coherent? Like, what is your fucking truth theory, nigga? What are you talking about, bro? What is your truth theory, right, for your argumentation? Because if you're not going to provide, right, a framework as to how truth is established to your argument, then your argument can just be dismissed via Hitchens' razor. Dude thinks Game Sonic isn't line speed. Yeah, I think he's MFTL. The fuck? What? But he's not infinite speed though. Okay. Yo, Ethan, bro, join up on stream real quick. Let me, bro. Corey, bro. Like, bro, this nigga is quite okay. I said it doesn't apply literally, so it doesn't apply literally. Wait, you just draw me my entire assertions. I didn't even assert Sonic works with linear algebra. Then why are you bringing it up? Like, bro, if you're gonna say that the cosmology is 5D, at least actually apply some sort of literal semantics to it. Because I'm gonna assume that what you're saying is literal until proven otherwise. Like, that's just my like linguistic view, right? On language or on epistemics or just anything, right? That's just gonna be my like linguistic view on like epistemics or anything that is like described to me like within language. So why are you gonna like say, oh, I said that it doesn't apply literally? Like no prior message you showed said that it doesn't apply literally. So you're already being intellectually dishonest. You're being a shit butt low tier right now. Like, bro, if you want to debate me, just come up on the stream. The description is right. The link is in the description. You can just join in the description to debate me. Like, this is quite literally, like, really easy. Yo, Jace, we can debate it. We can debate it. We can debate any, like, Superman Goku take. We can debate it. Like, I want to see how Superman fans are going to debate their argument. How in the donkey shit are Superman fans going to debate, though? Like, how are they going to debate? Like, what's going to be their, like, methodology of debating? Like, bro, like, how does Cosmic's Armor Superman win? I want to see the argument. Yeah, so, Loki, bro, just come up right now. Just come up on the stream. You can just come up on the stream, bro. Like, if you're not going to come up, bro, I might as well just ban you, bro. If you're not going to come up. Bro.
Yo.
Bro, we got a bunch of DC goons in my stream right now.
DC goons? Get DC past 0D, not gonna lie.
Yo, stop. Yo, that's holy troll.
I know. But they can't.
Yo, bro. Okay, can you justify that? Come up on stream and justify that. If you don't cover it, you're getting banned, bro. I'm actually banning like the niggas who just want to claim shit and they can't argue.
This is diabolical.
Because he was ducking. Okay, how does that okay, what's gonna be the pragmatics behind transgenderism? Can you go ahead and justify that? Okay, so just because it makes people happier, I'm saying like what's gonna be like any like usefulness in regards to like society? Like what's gonna be like the usefulness in regards like to society or like helping people like survive? Like what's gonna be like if transgenderism has no actual utility for society, then it shouldn't be used. It's ultimately useless. It's not even biologically true. Like, okay, so then by that logic, right? Murder is good because it makes me happy. Yeah, so holy shit.
Fair enough.
All right, let me add these people up. All right, let me.
Yo, Jason, where you at?
Yo, so KJ, are you like taking the stance for DC?
Yo, can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
I
can hear you. So are you debating?
So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Look, I am a Goku Blazer, and hear me out.
I don't care if you're arguing for DC.
Who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna let you. So yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you everything about Cosmic Armor Superman feats, and I'm gonna tell you why he
Okay.
can beat Dragon Ball Super Goku.
Okay,
Okay,
go.
listen.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, everybody mute except him. Actually, I'm gonna just mute both of you. Actually, yeah. Okay, so what's gonna be the argument for Superman? Can you go ahead and give an argument?
Dude, I'm letting you know Superman's feats are way bigger than Goku's. Goku
Okay,
may
that's a
have
claim. Wait, I asked you for an argument. I didn't ask you for a claim. What's the argument?
what's the argument? I mean, Goku versus Superman, right? Cosmic Armor Superman, right?
No, that's the topic. I'm saying, what's your argument?
What do you mean, what argument? So, like, I'm trying to
Oh
see,
my
like,
god. Okay. Do you want me to give you an example of what an
yeah,
argument
like,
is?
give me an example. Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so here. Okay. So let's say, right. All right. So let's say I'm trying to argue that. Let's say Bob is a man. How do I prove Bob is a man? Okay, all men have chest hair. Bob has chest
Mhm.
hair. Therefore, Bob is a man. That is an argument.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. You probably not gonna agree with me. I know you're probably like a big anime fan.
No,
I know
like
you
okay,
probably
no, like I'm just skeptic to the view. That's kind of all I'm saying. Okay, so like, what is the argument? Like, where? Okay. So first of all, like, where do you scale Cosmic Armor Superman? Like, where do you scale him?
he's boundless because you want to know why?
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you
Him,
agree? Wait, hold on. Do you agree that Cosmic Armor Superman moves? Do you agree that he moves?
basically, yeah.
Okay. Do you need? Okay, do you agree that you need space to move?
Well, Goku can move in space.
Okay, that's not my question. I'm saying, do you agree that Superman can move? Like, do you agree that it requires like time or space to move?
Basically, yeah.
So you just admitted that Superman is not boundless because he needs space.
No,
He's
he
bounded
is
to
boundless.
space
He can
because he
make
moves.
himself boundless. If you don't know,
You
like,
know,
go read his
okay, but you
feats.
just admitted that movement requires space. So if movement
Movement
requires
does
space, then
require space,
therefore
but let me
Superman is
tell you
bounded
something.
to
But
space.
hold on,
So
let me
W
tell you something.
concession.
Because I know this is an easy race. This is a W race, but let me tell you something. His feats acquired. He can make anything and himself boundless. He can literally take Goku's powers away, and he can literally make Goku not
KJ,
exist.
you just admitted that Superman moves. You do realize that
I
moving
know he admitted,
requires space. You just
but
admitted to that.
he can make himself move in space without the fucking boundless time. That's the thing what you're not
But
getting.
you just admitted.
I
Okay, hold on. Do you agree that Superman can get stronger?
Yes, Superman gets stronger every
Wait, so
time.
you just said wait. So you're saying that okay, because the thing is, something that is limitless cannot get stronger because its power has no limits. But you just said he can get stronger, so that's a contradiction.
So he's way powerful to balance. Like you gotta
Okay,
understand.
but you can't be stronger than Boundless because Boundless has no limits. So not only did you just concede that
So
Superman
hold on,
needs
let me ask you
space to
this:
move,
Is
but you
Rimuru
also
is
conceded
so?
that
Quick
he gets
question.
stronger. So you just
So hold
admitted
on.
that he is not
Hold on.
boundless.
Let me clarify this. Do you think Cosmo Armor Superman can beat Rimuru? Yes or no?
I don't think that's relevant. I'm asking for your scale.
No.
No,
I
what
want
do you
you to
mean?
ask.
Wait. What do you mean? No, because we're putting in a question as to where your character scales. I don't really think it matters if he beats Rimuru or not. The thing, right?
I just asked
Okay,
you
this
a question.
segment of the topic is about where your character scales.
I mean, yeah. I mean, shoot, he's like way strong. I can't really scale him because I know freaking shoot, what's that Spider Man name? Shit. I was just talking about it with my friend Jace. Shit. What's that Spider Man name? Hold on.
Okay, all right. Okay, so since you just okay, so all right, I'll just move on to Goku since I don't really think you were able to fulfill any of your premises like at all. I don't really think you were able to fulfill any of your claims. So I'll just say Goku is universal because in his fight with Beerus, it was directly stated that they have enough power to destroy the universe. They're shown threatening the universe in the anime. So since I just scaled my character to universal and you scaled your character nowhere, therefore Goku beats Cosmic Armor Superman.
Wait. So you say he's universal, right?
Yeah, I just said yeah. Okay, well, do you grant Goku universal?
Basically, yes. I ain't gonna lie to you, but which version of Goku do you think is universal?
I
Are
don't
you
think
talking
it matters.
about
I don't really think it matters. I mean, would you grant?
it actually?
Okay. I'll use Dragon Ball Super Anime Goku. Do you grant that he's universal?
That version is That version is is universal, but you got other Gokus, like you got Dragon Ball Heroes, you got
Yeah,
Universal
yeah,
Super.
okay. That I don't really think that matters. So I would just use Super
It
Goku
does
today.
it does matter.
I literally just told him I would use Super Goku. Yeah, so that was very terrible. Let's see the next guy. Yo, so go ahead. So what stance are you arguing for?
Yo, where the fuck my audio go? Hold on.
We can hear you, bro.
Hold on, gang.
Okay. This is the DC shit. This is the DC community chat. This is
Wow, this is
bro.
DC.
Okay, do you agree that Superman moves? Okay, thanks for admitting it. What? Yeah, so what? Yeah, so Superman clearly moves. So that movement requires space, so therefore he needs space, which is a necessity. That is a boundary. So he is bounded to space.
DC's in trouble after this, bro.
Bro, my son left. My
This
son
is
fucking
not real.
died, bro. Bro, my son fucking died, bro. Where the fuck is he at?
Hold on. Oh,
He
not all men
gone.
are rapists, and not all men even like women. Plus, the whole idea is that they want to be a woman. So, what's the actual problem? Okay, so that doesn't even address my question. My question is, what's going to be the pragmatical use behind transgenderism? Because because look, I'm a pragmatic. I take the stance that I'm like a pragmatic realist or something like that. So basically, like I believe that truth is determined if it has some sort of utility or some sort of like actual like usefulness. All right. So what's gonna be the utility for transgenderism? Because if there's no real, because like how is transgenderism like even like useful to society? Okay, because just because it abides by mental norms, right, doesn't mean it has any usefulness. I don't really think transgenderism has any like real useful applicability. I don't really think it does. Right? Because by your logic, right, if we can just grant that transgenderism should be applicable because it makes people happy, then I guess any sort of arbitrary thing should be taken seriously or taken like should be taken seriously or be applicable because it makes another individual happy, which is just going to go to a contradiction. Right, because then we're gonna say, oh, we should allow murder because it makes people happy, or people want to be, or people like murder or whatnot. Oh, I mean, liking femboys or liking lolly doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't hurt anybody because it's just an attraction, and attractions are subjective, right? And obviously, something subjective has no actual basis within objective reality. So we're just not gonna grant everything to be applicable or true because it makes people happy. That's not a really useful pragmatic because that's just going to cause a logical contradiction.
Did he just say? Wait. I'm looking at the chat right now. He said, "Can you answer my refutation?" But he
Yeah, I
literally
just
just
answered his
did.
reputation. Like, I don't think transgenderism should exist. It's not even biologically applicable to humanity. Like, humanity doesn't have that ability, and there's no real usefulness behind transgenderism. I think it's ultimately useless. I think it's an arbitrary concept that shouldn't be applied to
I
anything.
think I made an argument on that before against someone who I fuck holy blunder. I ratted someone in like in a debate, basically saying that lesbians don't exist.
I mean, it's possible. I think bisexuals can exist.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay. I think asexuality is false.
Do you think what?
I think asexuality is false.
Obviously.
Yeah, I think Jaded Animations is a retard, bro. I'm gonna be so real,
Hated
bro.
animation. Why are we bringing up this donut, bro?
Yeah, bro, I should low-key start debating asexuality is fake as fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll actually defend that proposition.
Wait, what was asexuality again? I forgot.
No, please go back to the definition. Nothing, literally no definition except reversal. And any other definition would just result in like a logical contradiction to the tiering system because transcending the concept of love is a completely arbitrary system. It doesn't even like grant anything above hyperversal.
Transgenderism is just gay with
These
extra
DC niggas
steps.
are ass, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I'm seeing DC fans debate like this is making me lose hope for DC.
Bro, bro. That's a claim, not an argument. Do you know what an argument is?
Like Superman can make himself boundless. Well, come on, bro, lock it in.
I could
How
do
can
like
you
a
make
second
yourself
channel. I won't do it for fiction though. Yeah, Lemon, start posting videos, bro.
Low key, now that I'm back, what the fuck are these glazers doing? Like, Jay was literally running from me throughout the whole, like, chat. The dude is still running from me right now. Like, what the fuck? These scalers are literally dog
Yeah.
shit.
What the fuck is the argument for fucking Superman? What is the argument?
Bro, I'm about to make up some bullshit to get Superman to fucking 0D.
I
Bro,
doubt
I'm
any
about to...
DC scaler in here can prove that Superman can be instantaneous in an objective reality.
Wait, I got an idea, right? So, I might start ratting and say, like, DC is negative dimensional. Or some bullshit.
What the fuck?
Negative dimensional, bro.
Okay. When the fuck did this exist?
I'm not a DC fan. I just said one thing. Well, you were literally glazing the fuck out of
Oh yeah,
Superman
dude,
probably.
you were quite literally defending Superman. So could you like defend your stance like in the live stream right now?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, we just want you to, okay, we don't really care if you're we don't care if you're like primarily a DC fan or not. We just want you to defend your stance on the stream. Could you please do that? Because you joined earlier ago, so why can't you just join back? I mean, we were clearly hearing you. So I don't know why you're not over here. Yeah, no, I kicked him because he didn't know how to engage with the argument.
Bro, these are some special needs ass niggas, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Literally. Bro, who even knows what the fuck they're even rhetorical at this point? They ain't even rhetorical anything. These shits are ass.
I wasn't glazing
Okay,
him.
so
I
like,
just
what's
said he
gonna
could
be the
be
inference for
Goku.
that? Like, what's gonna be the argument for Superman over Goku right now? Come up, we can debate it like right now. I would literally neg you on the topic.
Hold on. I wasn't glazing him. I just said he could beat Goku. Okay, so can you go to the stream and defend your stance as to why Superman beats Goku? That is all we are asking. Could you please rejoin the stream? Because you were right here before, and we're just asking you to please go up and debate me. Like that, it's that simple. I don't know how this is a complicated concept.
Should I debunk DC in my next live stream? Maybe.
Yo, so Jace,
Ethan,
bro,
what is that
I
profile
hope.
picture?
Hold on, Jace. I hope the message I'm giving to you is really simple. Let's just come defend your stance, bro. Please, just come defend your stance, bro. It's not that hard, bro. I'm just gonna ask you some very, very simple questions. I'm gonna be charitable with you, okay, bro? I'll be charitable with you.
He's a really nice guy. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very charitable, and I'm gonna see where you grant your character. I'm gonna argue for it.
Ethan, what the fuck is that profile
After the
picture?
ruler, when's the GT Cannon video? Low key, I don't fucking know, bro. There's just a lot on the schedule. Yeah, Marvel's been over DC.
Who the fuck? Any people with a sane mind knows that Marvel is always stronger than DC. That's axiomatic.
That's not how Spectral. That's not how axiomatic works.
I know. I'm just tired of shit right now. I can't think straight.
So Jace, man, please, bro, just come up. We can debate it. Come on, man. Just hurry up, man. We don't got all day, man.
I just
on.
realized.
Come on.
Why is
Just come on. Come on, bro. Let's debate. I want to debate. Please debate me.
he's a little shy right now? Don't worry.
Yeah, bro. I know these Superman debaters are so shy. Like, you gotta kind of push their buttons a little bit, and maybe they can I'm gonna join with KJ. Yeah, I clearly removed him because he already lost the topic.
I'm not a debate. What?
Look, it's fine if you're not a debater. Like, dude, you don't have to be a debater to debate, dude. Like, you don't have to
It's that
primarily
simple.
be a person who just uses debates all the time. Right? That's why I'm saying I'm gonna be charitable with you, bro. Just come up and we can debate Superman versus Goku, and I'll see
Yo,
your
Zeta,
argument.
can I 2v1 them?
What?
Can I 2v1 them? They're
No,
both
chill
joining.
out.
Like they
I mean, if
Yeah.
they both come, no, I kind of want to do it.
I mean, like, I'm hungry for debates. Like, I want to get more into debating. Like, I've mostly
for
You've been into debating, Ethan. Come on.
I'm hungry for debating, bro. It's
I mean, okay. Look. All right, I'm gonna just wait for them to come up real quick, and I'm gonna see their argument. Okay, I'm gonna see their argument. I'll peep their argument.
okay. I'm a be on mute, just doing some troll shit.
Where does DC high tier skill, dude? Dude, it doesn't matter right now. Just put that shit in your head, bro.
Just think it's a beyond tiering or something, even though that doesn't exist. You know, just think about that. Even though that's Ethan, what are those profile pictures?
Dude, Jace, can you stop being in chat? Can you please just join up and discuss?
We're not even we're not even yelling at you. We're just being nice right now. Just come on, join up. It's not
Bro,
that
we're
serious.
literally just asking you to join. We're literally just asking you to join, bro. People just be whining over shit, bro. Please just join up, bro. Just join up and discuss with me, bro.
That's simple. As a matter of fact, does he got Discord?
I don't
Yo,
know if he
Jace,
has
do you have
Discord.
Discord?
No, it don't matter, bro.
I'm
He's
not asking.
gonna join soon.
Okay.
Look, Jace, I'm gonna make this really clear. If you don't join in 5 minutes, I'm banning you.
That's crazy.
I'm banning you from stream. Yeah, this nigga's getting banned. Watch him see if he wants to come up right now. You got 5 minutes. It's 12:11 in California, so at approximately 12:16, you're getting banned. So join up. Stop wasting my time. Okay, now you have 4 minutes.
This guy's done for.
No. I'll be charitable. He's still gonna have 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, come on, man. You got 5 minutes. Come on, Jace. What are you doing, bro? You got 5 minutes.
What if he's just panicking right now?
Come on, man. This isn't hard. All you have to do is just join link in the description to discuss with me.
I'm now convinced that Jace is a rage baiter. I can't anymore. I'm done being nice, bro.
Come on, bro. What are you doing, bro? You're gonna get banned, dude. Come on, dude. Where you at? All right, man. You got 4 minutes left. What are you doing, bro? You got 4 minutes. You can't keep doing this forever. You can't keep ducking me, bro. Come on, man. You have 4.
Is he still in the stream?
Yeah, I know he's still lurking. You have 4 minutes. Okay, so KJ is clearly here. Where's the other guy? So where's the other guy? Okay, come on, Jay. You still have 4 minutes. Jace, you have 4 minutes. Jace, you have 4 minutes. Please, bro. Why are you doing this? You're only hurting yourself by doing this, bro. You're only wasting everyone's time. Oh no, like I just kind of deny and put it in a question. That's all I do.
I mean, I got arguments that they don't have like a coherent existence. But that's not the point right now, so.
Finally, dear God. Okay, so let's discuss. Okay, so why do you think Superman beats Goku? Hello?
Hello?
Sir, are you on the same planet as us?
Yeah, my bad, bro. I was playing Tetris.
Okay, so why do you think Superman beats Goku, bro? Because he was saying it all night. Why do you think Superman beats Goku?
You said what?
Why do you think Superman beats Goku?
My audio bugged?
Bro, we can hear you.
I think he's talking about like his output.
Zeta, I can't hear you.
Yo, I'm literally here.
Hello?
I can't hear you.
Is this nigga trolling? Is this nigga trolling?
I know he holding in his
Man, what
laughter
the
right
fuck
now.
wrong with my audio? Hold on, gang.
Hello?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm about to crash out, bro.
Sir, are you on the same planet as me?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Sir, are you on
Let
the
me try to
same?
rejoin, bro.
Are you on the same planet?
He's
Oh
finna
my
rejoin.
god.
He's finna
Bro,
rejoin. His audio's bugged.
Bro, this shit is not real. How can he hear me on the YouTube video, but he can't hear me on the StreamYard?
No, he was
that
on a
gotta
phone.
be
No, he was in a group chat call with me. His audio is bugged.
Okay, well, tell him to leave it, and then tell him to join, like,
Yeah,
directly.
he's restarting his phone. Give him a few minutes.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, my shit was fucking up. I don't know why I can't hear y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, why do you think Superman beats Goku? You've been saying it all night. Why do you think Superman beats Goku?
Well, I said comic Superman. I don't know why KJ said
No,
cosmic.
I expressed my defense on Cosmic Armor.
Cause plus, you know, like,
Okay, look, I don't care what Superman you use. Okay, just in general, why do you think Superman beats Goku? What's the argument?
well, like, because you know, like, comic Superman got like years of combat feats and shit, and all the crazy shit he be doing in the comics.
Wait. So wait, are you claiming that Superman beats Goku based on experience?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was stated he has like 1,000 years of like combat experience and shit from all the shit I've been seeing of him.
Okay, even if I granted that, how does that mean he beats Goku?
Because of all the crazy shit that he be doing in the comics. Like, I've seen like all the stuff he be doing and stuff, and I was like, yeah, he does.
Okay, how does that logically follow? You're saying that Superman has 1,000 years worth of combat experience. I'm asking you, how does that mean he beats Goku? Oh, because of the crazy shit that he does. Well, then that just diverges into a completely different claim. So your original claim was, because of 1,000 years. So if you're gonna diverge it into another claim, which is feats, are you saying that he wins based on the combat experience or based on the feats? Like, what's your primary argument here?
I say based on the feats, but like the 1,000 years combat experience was like one of the things I just also.
Okay, well, Superman is not even 1,000 years old. That's already one thing. What the fuck? All right, but even if I granted that, I don't really think that means anything because I could just, if my character just has like vastly superior physical stats, it would not matter at all. But let's go over let's go over your main claim. Okay, what feats does Superman have that Goku cannot do? Actually, matter of fact, where do you scale Superman? Like, where do you scale him? Go ahead.
Shit, I don't know, man. I just know that motherfucker be boxing.
Are you fucking kidding me? Nigga, are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Are you serious?
Okay. Jace, what is the craziest thing that Superman has ever done that Goku cannot do?
Bro, this guy is a fucking quadriplegic.
Okay. Exhibit A, head ass. Okay, what is the best feat that Superman has done that Goku cannot do?
Can I use like any version? Because I don't really.
Yes, you can use any version.
Wait, repeat
I don't
that.
even
Wait,
be reading
hold
DC
on.
like that. All I said was one thing. I don't even be reading DC like that.
Okay.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. You can literally merge every single version of Superman into one version of Superman.
Bro,
I don't give a
Superman right now. Fan and Superman right now. Make up a feat. Make up any feat you want.
Okay. Okay. All right, okay, Ethan, shut up real quick. All right, so Jace. Okay. So this is really simple, bro. What is the most powerful feat that Superman, any version, has ever done that Goku cannot do?
I guess like punching the multiverse from Superboy Prime.
Repeat that?
When he punched the multiverse from Superboy Prime.
Wait, he crunched the multiverse?
No, I said you like where he punched it and ended like breaking it.
So he broke the multiverse.
Yeah, from that one punch. You remember Superboy Prime?
Okay. So he broke the multiverse. Okay, how many universes are in the multiverse in DC?
I don't know, man. I don't scale DC.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. So then I'll just grant 2. I'll grant 2. So that's low multi. I'll just grant. Who the fuck has that sound effect in the back?
Bro, grant immeasurable universes, bro. Please.
I don't know.
Let him have a chance.
I'll grant 2 universes.
Wait. I know a feat where Goku has never done.
KJ, run this shit with me. What's a feat?
No. Okay, I'm talking with Jason. Okay. So why should we take the claim that you just said as true? Why is that true?
No, that's not Jake. This is KJ that's talking.
Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jace. Why? Okay, so why should we take that claim to be true?
I mean, I think Goku. I know Goku is strong enough, but I don't really see him punching multiverses.
Okay, but he did that with Beerus. The Dragon Ball macrocosm is a multiverse by definition. It includes.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think it was this multiverses. I think it was a higher degree of that, but I just can't remember the.
Wait. That's a crazy claim. Okay, so what do you mean by a higher degree? Like what? Like
because when I saw that Superboy Prime feat, that was a while back ago, so I couldn't tell if it was multiverses or was higher than that.
What is higher than multiversal? Okay, can you extrapolate on that? What is higher than multiversal?
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look at the panel of it.
Dude doesn't know dimensional theory. I'm actually gonna fucking cry,
Oh
bro.
no, Ethan, chill, bro.
All right, Ethan, just
Okay,
go mute. Just go mute.
I'll go mute. I'll go mute. I'll just troll.
Just chill, bro.
No, he can talk if you want.
Okay. So like, what is okay? So according to you, what is crazier than What is higher than multiversal?
Is autoversal higher? Higher, man.
Yeah. But what's your
Yeah.
definition? What's your definition for autoversal?
Okay.
Oh, omniverse.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
Oh, he texted me omniverse.
Omniverse.
Transcending the omniverse is universal. Transcending the
You're
omniverse,
using
bro.
omniversal as a tier
Wait,
in the
wait,
Big
wait,
26.
Wait. What's your definition for omniversal? What's your definition?
Holy Stunlock.
All right, Ethan, be quiet.
What's your definition, bro? Go
Just a
home,
simple-
bro.
Just a simple definition. Come
Go
on.
big or go home.
Wait,
definition.
are you asking him the definition of omniverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
The
yeah.
ultimate container encompassing all universe and multiverse and timelines and consequential space,
What the fuck
including
is
those
this?
beyond our reality and imagination.
Dear.
That's literally the fucking details of it in the
Bro,
fucking
I'm gonna let you have
timeline.
this shit. Bro, my brain cells hurt. I'm gonna let you have this shit, Zeta.
That is literally what we're talking about.
Okay.
Bro. Okay,
Is he playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the background?
who the fuck is doing that?
He's playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the background.
Yo, Jace, what you playing?
Playing some of that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and I was like,
Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8, bro. Waluigi, the GOAT in Mario Kart, bro. He tough as fuck.
this nigga spitting over here.
And he's spitting. I'll give it to him. He's spitting.
Bro, Loki, bro.
Wait. So in conclusion, he didn't scale Superman anyway.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna balance this shit out.
What is that omniverse?
KJ. So, you know how you defined omniversal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, why should we take that definition as valid?
I mean,
Bro, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Ethan, you know he doesn't have to prove that. He has to prove why the definition is applicable.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing. There's a difference between
Yeah, I
a
know.
valid definition
Yeah,
and
no,
an
I do.
applicable
No, I
definition.
do. I know that.
Okay,
I'm-
then why did you say that?
I
Because there's clearly a distinction.
Because I'm
Cosmic
ratting.
Almost
I'm ratting.
Cosmic Almost Superman is like, I mean, shit. It's like, how do I say this? Because
Okay, well,
like,
first of
I
all, you
remember.
said, okay. So first of all, you said he was boundless. You literally conceded earlier that later that he wasn't boundless. So then, right?
I went back into my messages when I used to debate with people.
Okay. So okay. Let me. All right, KJ. Where do you steal Superman? Like, do you want to retry this? All right, let's retry this conversation. Okay, where do you steal Superman?
All I can say is that when people say like scale, like me personally, I don't have a scale for Cosmic Armor Superman.
Okay,
I
that's
don't know
fine.
if
We can just
Wait,
do
what?
wait. That's fine. We could just do mainline Superman. Like, go ahead. We could just do that. We could just do mainline. You want to do mainline?
mainline. I mean,
Yeah, just
it's whatever.
regular Superman. You want to do regular Superman?
Regular Superman. Okay, if we're talking about regular Superman, okay, Goku is stronger than regular Superman. And regular Superman isn't up there where Goku Dragon Ball Super Goku
Okay.
is.
What about Superboy Prime? You know Superboy Prime?
Super Prime. Okay, now you're actually talking because he's actually equal to Goku.
Okay. Where do you steal Superboy Prime?
I'll say Universal.
You don't think Goku is universal?
Oh no, Goku is definitely universal.
Wait, but you said
Oh,
Superboy Prime is
wonder.
universal,
They're
right?
both
So
equal. They're both equal.
wait, but you know Goku is multiversal, right?
He is, but yeah, but we're talking about Dragon Ball Super, right?
Okay, but even Dragon Ball Z Goku is multiversal, dude. Even Dragon Ball Z Goku is.
If we're talking about movies, yeah, yeah.
No, we're not even talking about movies. Oh, literally, just the main line, the main timeline Goku of Dragon Ball Z is multiversal.
Okay. Give me a reason why Dragon Ball Z is multiverse, because I could
All
have
right,
sworn.
easy. Okay, wait, whoa. Okay, easy. So in the fight against Fat Buu, when Goku was charging up to Super Saiyan 3, he shook the entire Dragon Ball macrocosm, which consists of multiple like universal size space-time continuums, which are all infinite, by the way. So by that logic, right? So universal is to affect two or more, or significantly affect two or more universes, right? So given what I just said, right, we can grant that Goku's going to be multiversal since his Super Saiyan 3 could shake multiple different universal space times. So that's just going to be
So
like,
hear me out. That means you can put where Daima is right now. That means Daima is universal.
no, Daima's okay. Well, given my set of logic, that's just going to mean Daima's also multiversal.
No, because he
Wait,
did.
what?
And
What?
wait, let me explain. Before you go off topic.
Huh?
Let me tell you why.
So wait. You're saying that Daima is not multiversal, but
Look,
somehow
Can,
Goku in
can
Super
I
Saiyan
can I
3 is.
explain? Can I get explained so you can understand the valid reason? Let me give you
Okay,
my reason.
sure. Go ahead. I don't even know why Daima is relevant to my argument.
Let me
Look
give
in
you my.
the Streamlabs chat or the StreamYard chat.
So
Oh
when
my
I
god.
first watched Dragon Ball Daima, I'm gonna tell you why I think Dragon Ball Daima is weaker than GT. Goku
I
doesn't
don't.
have a tail.
KJ.
No
I
one can
don't
put
think
that.
that's relevant to the discussion.
No. Because you
Okay,
say he's
dude.
multiversal, right?
We're using Superboy Prime versus Dragon Ball Z Goku. This has nothing to do with Daima or GT.
No, I'm giving you. No, I'm comparing. I'm saying because you're saying like the
Look, that's
The
fine if
Super.
you want to compare them. It's not relevant to the conversation.
And you're right about Dragon Ball Z. I just looked it up. You are right. Dragon Ball Z is multiversal in the Buu saga. You're right about
Yeah,
that. I will give you that one.
I just went over that.
Yes, that I'll give you that. No, I had to look it up just to see it for myself. Right. Superboy Prime. Oh, never mind. He is not multiversal. He's omniversal. Wait, what?
Wait. What's the definition? Wait, even if I okay, well, okay. So what's the definition of omniversal? What's your definition for that?
I could have sworn I really said the definition of it. Like when
One more
Jace was in
time?
the call. All I know is Superboy Prime is strong as fuck though. But you are right about Dragon Ball Z multiversal. I'll give you that one. But there are Gokus out there who are stronger than the multiverse. And I'll give you that.
Wait, I mean, do you want to conclude?
I mean, you got Dragon Ball Heroes. They're way stronger than multiversal.
Yeah,
Bro.
they're
Yeah.
stronger than
Oh
multiversal,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool,
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Then
We'll go with that. We'll go
then
with
you
that. We'll
got
go with that.
GT. GT is up there with Dragon Ball Heroes because when you
Oh,
think about it,
Why is he spitting facts? Wait, what?
Wait, what? Hold up. He's
Why
spitting
is he
fast?
spitting a fact?
I mean, I told you I'm a Dragon Ball Glazer.
Okay. Look, KJ, man. I mean, that's cool and all, but do you want to conclude the debate?
I already know that Cosmo Armor Superman does beat regular version of Goku, but we got in the
Okay,
manga.
KJ, let me put this into simplicity for what Zeta is trying to say, right? So listen, do you want to conclude the dialectic, the
No,
debate, the argument? Do
just the
you
debate.
want
Do
to
you want to
end
conclude
it?
it?
Hold on. My headphones died. Give me 1 second.
Aye.
Ethan, don't say dialectic to low tiers, bro.
Bro, I have to. I just have to.
No,
No,
you
you
don't
don't.
have to use that word. Just say, do you want to end the debate? It's that simple.
Okay. I will. Listen. So what he's trying to say, right, is that are you finished with your thing? Are you done? Do you want to conclude?
Ethan,
You
shut the
stated your
fuck
stuff.
up.
Do you want to conclude? Conclusion,
Ethan.
by definition, refers to the end of X.
Okay, Ethan,
So,
shut the fuck up.
so, do you want to conclude your argument? Since you already stated your argument, you're already finished with your argument. So, you listen carefully, yeah? This may be a little. You're fucking weird, bro.
I kicked him. I had to kick him. He was just not listening.
Bro was actually special as shit, I'm not gonna lie. Bro was actually autistic as fuck.
Superboy Prime Omniversal. Go out game.
Hi,
Yeah.
Omniversal, bro. Nah,
Hi,
bro. Bro,
Boy
Dimer is just like, he's way beyond multiversal, bro. He's way beyond multiversal.
Yo, Loki, I can
Yeah.
start ratting and saying Saitama beats DC.
Yo, I see the argument. I might do that shit on like some random ass Dragon Ball game.
He just
Like
said in the
throwing-
private chat that we don't know how to debate. Run my fade right now.
Wait. Huh? Crazy, y'all don't know how to
KJ,
debate. Yo, name 3 inference rules right now.
Bro, no.
Three
Okay,
in-
okay. You don't have to ask him that. I should get that. That's like way too complex for him. So like,
Okay.
quite literally,
But, like,
just ask like, quite literally, just ask like, bro, like, does he
define
even know what a
logic and
premise? Wait,
reasoning.
does he even know what a premise is? Like, how can we debate if he doesn't even
No,
have
Zeta, that's
any
overkill. Listen,
established
man.
premises? Or like, he doesn't
Listen,
have a single argument that he can apply.
Zeta, that's a bit overkill. Let's go a bit simplistic here. And you ask him
That's
Oh
to
my
define.
god,
you could get.
Ethan.
Ask
That's
him
literally
to
terrifying
define.
to him, bro.
Ask him to define.
Okay, thank you.
Quite literally, right? It's so simple. Just ask him, what is your premise? Like, what are the premises to bring your conclusion of your argument? Like, could you fulfill any of your premises? Do you know what your argument is? That's how a debate starts. You present an argument.
Who is this rage baiter in the comments? Yapping.
I think he's talking about Ethan.
Oh, my fault.
All right, but anyway, let's just move back to philosophy. Yeah, so there was this dude who I actually wanted to come up about transgenderism, but he hasn't come back since.
Sad.
But yeah, I was actually the thing about transgenderism is I don't really see any like some sort of like pragmatic justification as to why transgenderism even has any like some sort of like utilized truth. Like what is even applied for transgenderism?
I did make an argument for transgenderism or just non-binary things. I think I can send this in the chat. Hold on.
Do I believe in God? Yeah, because I don't believe in a fucking like I don't believe in like I don't believe in a contradictory regression.
I don't know why it sent the text like that, but whatever. Do you want me to like read out my argumentation real quick?
Is Specs actually your cousin? That depends on your interpretation. Non-binary entities are relying epistemological introspection and not MRI or fMRI or neuro imaging scans, and introspection is not held as infallible anymore, so it's not a choice thing. It's probably OV.
Overstated from a rational perspective, right? Basically, the rest
Yeah,
are
so
just
you just said a
turning
bunch
off
of nothing,
relations.
nigga.
All right, buddy. Specs a pedo. Wait, what?
Not gang, it's all like, okay. Yeah, I don't believe in transgenderism. There's no substance for it, so I can just deny it. I can just deny it as an arbitrary proposition. Because the thing is, right, transgenderism, like the validity of transgenderism is quite literally the same as believing that you are a tiger.
Right.
Yeah, you could paint yourself to look like a tiger. You could give yourself surgery to give yourself fur just like a tiger. But you will never be a tiger.
You're right.
Because a tiger is completely like biologically and ontically distinct from you. So you will never become a tiger.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's a completely arbitrary and meaningless concept, which is why I don't believe in transgenderism. Because you could apply that logic to basically any idea or concept, and you want to try to embody that concept.
Right.
Like you can believe you are something that does not mean you are something, right? Because that by that logic, right, belief can correspond with reality, right? Because if we can
Right.
grant that a belief is true without any substance, right, then we can grant that any belief is true.
Right. Also, Jay, stop saying Ethan was obsessive.
No, he was.
Oh, he was? Oh, damn.
What's your take on pronouns and how they're used? Well, I think formally he, him, and she, they. I mean, not she, they. What the fuck? She, her is just logical because genders are quite literally based on the two distinct biological private parts. So that's how it, because it's logical. It's used for identifying a type of human you are biologically.
Right.
We're talking about the validity of transgenderism. I think it's an arbitrary proposition, right? I
Who
think
the
it's a
fuck is
completely
mapping
meaningless.
Emperor?
It's a completely meaningless concept and has no actual basis objectively. Because you can. Because another thing is is this just an easy analogy? Like you can believe you're a tiger. Does that make you a tiger? No. Yeah. So this is just an easy debunk to transgenderism. It's just not true. You cannot literally become a woman. That is impossible. All right. Even if you grant aspects of a woman, you're still going to have biological DNA codes that directly contradict you being a woman. Right?
Right.
You could grant yourself fur. You could quite literally drink tiger blood. That does not make you a tiger, even if tiger parts or tiger or some stuff within a tiger essence is within you. That does not make you a tiger.
Mm.
Do I
Do you?
think homosexuality is a sin or immoral? I'm a Christian, so yes, I would say it's immoral, but I'm not gonna say that. But I wouldn't go as far as to say homosexuality doesn't exist because something that cannot exist, it cannot be a sin if it doesn't exist.
Right. I do think also
Is
think that
morality objective or subjective? Objective, because subjective leads to contradictions.
fair enough.
Right? Because the thing is, if morality is subjective, then judgment is impossible. Actually, not really. I mean, legally, I am conflating legal consequences to like moral consequences.
One's own sexuality is constituted of their own essence. Anything constituted of someone's essence cannot be altered without changing a person's identity. Therefore, you can't be a different sex. Yeah, W. At conception. Yeah, W.
Yeah.
JC, you're talking a lot. You're talking a lot of shit in the chat. Why don't you say it to the stream? I mean, up here. Yeah.
I mean, guys. I mean, Jay. I mean, if you guys want to have like a pack battle or some shit, what the fuck?
Like, bro. I don't know what he on. He ain't about it. Trust that. Really, bro. Hey Zeta, I got a question.
What's getting me is if yeah, I'll answer that later. What's getting me if you know about these Superman versus Goku discussions, why don't you like bring up those tweets in VC? But we did. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Spectral.
I heard you scaled Mario on one of your streams. Where'd you scale him to?
I didn't scale him. I was simply discussing the idea of scaling him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you could help me scale Mario, that would be pretty great. But do it like honestly. I'm not asking for rats.
Don't worry. I got like 2 streams on it. You can check my channel for it.
Sure, man. But you could have just messaged me on Discord.
Oh yeah, I'll do that after the stream.
You could give me like a lot of his like AP feats or speed.
Yeah, I only did like cosmology wise, but I'll see what I
Oh,
can
back
do.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Who do you think is the top 10 in fiction by your opinion? Uh,
Probably like a lot of the shit from Stephen King or SCP.
fair enough. I gave my answer. I put it into Streamlab. Your literal answer was AI. Do you know about optimistic nihilism? Yes, I do. Unless you're referring to someone else. Anyways, I'm gonna probably head out. See ya, Zeta.
Yeah, it's cool, bro.
Alright.
Just message me this shit on stream though.
Alright.
Yo, bro, do you even know about optimistic nihilism? Fuck nihilism. Why do you keep asking me about that shit? Nihilism is trash. Except not logical nihilism was pretty cool though. Any form of nihilism, I don't like that shit. But logical nihilism, I like that shit. So it's cool. Why be a logical nihilist? Okay, Russell's argument. To be a law of logic, a principle must hold complete generality. No principles holding complete generality. There are no laws of logic. Wow, this is a crazy argument, man. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Yeah, type shit. Um. Okay, so that's not what I said. I'm saying, is there any sort of like pragmatic truth justification for transgenderism? Because I'm a like a pragmatician or something like that. I would say like pragmatic realism. So that's just the stance that I hold. I believe that truth is determined based on pragmatics. Is there any sort of useful justification that justifies the truth value of transgenderism? Is there anything like supporting that? Because that's what I believe. So basically, just to simplify what pragmatics are, pragmatics. So basically, pragmatism, pragmatism P, pretty much says that a proposition is true if it increases the utility of some inquiry. Say you have a proposition, if it is useful in explaining a phenomena, we could take it to be true. For example, God exists. If you define God as the creator of the universe, and that sufficiently explains why the universe came to be and shit. In case of differing propositions like Big Bang and the eternal universe and brute facts, you can argue they fail to account the fact that X and thus exclude them. It's very useful in natural sciences and works against meta induction, all that kind of shit. And basically, right? Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, pragmatism makes true dynamic. Oh yeah, I'm just reading something. Pragmatism makes true dynamic instead of being fixed. This is also the case when you take that sometime relative proposition like the cat is on mat at T1 is true at T1 but not at T2. So basically that's the view I hold. I'm like a pragmatic realist. So do you have anything like for transgenderism? Do you have any like any sort of framework for that? Tire Chords does not know how to scale Sonic. Yeah, so no, you just oversimplified it. So that's completely dishonest of you. We're saying truth, like a pragmatic realist basically grants truth if it has some sort of useful inquiry. So for example, right, let's say I have a character, right? Let's say why is X being stronger than Y true? Okay, X being stronger than Y is true because it explains why Y is afraid of X. Because being stronger than someone could be a reason as to why X is afraid of Y. I mean, Y is afraid of X realistically. So that's an example of a pragmatic truth. So what's gonna be like the truth value? What's gonna be like the pragmatic truth justification? Like, what can you like pragmatically justify why transgenderism is true? Why is it true? Yeah. So okay. So you don't have a pragmatic justification. Okay, well, I'll explain why transgenderism being false makes it bad because it makes it arbitrary. And if something is arbitrary, then there's no good reason for it. If there's no good reason for it, I don't like things that are arbitrary, that are ultimately meaningless if they are not true. So I don't grant it. Like the concept of transgenderism is a fantasy, it is fiction. So people who believe in a fiction and rely on a fiction, those are meaningless beliefs if they are not real. That's why it's not good. Also, what do you deem as good? What I would deem as good is something that contributes to society. That's what I would deem as good. Because, for example, because if we're gonna say, right, if you're gonna say that transgenderism is good because it doesn't harm anybody, then I guess attraction to children does not harm anybody. But we know that it is wrong because it is a perverted ideal, even if it doesn't hurt anybody to be attracted to something, because being attracted to something is subjective. Right? I think transgenderism is bad because it goes against your biological capabilities, or it goes against what you are biologically designed. Trans activists generally just make up terms like trans woman and trans man as if sexuality can be changed with surgery. This makes sexuality arbitrary and not grounded by a biological basis, which would also just contradict the definition of sexuality. It's clearly a biological basis. Yeah, transgenderism is bad because it promotes the belief of a fiction, right? It promotes um like it simply is like a promotion promoting the belief of a fiction. If you're promoting the idea of believing a fiction, that is misguidance, right? And misguidance is objectively bad. Quite literally, it promotes delusion. So so it just results in So if transgenderism is false, then transgenderism is also bad. Transgenderism is false, so therefore transgenderism is bad. Right? It promotes a fiction. It promotes delusion. Let's look up what delusion is. All right, so to be delusional means a delusion is a fixed or false belief held with incorrigible certainty despite evidence to the contrary, right? Or a false belief or judgment about reality, right? So if it's promoting a delusion, which is bad, right? That's the byproduct of what occurs if transgenderism is false. Yeah, that's just blatantly analytical too. That's just blatantly analytical. By the way, Zeta, do you believe propositions exist fine independently? Like, what do you mean? I don't, I can't really comprehend this question. Like, under what contextual framework do you mean by that? Like, a proposition is a statement that can be true or false. Like, a proposition is not always true, it can be false as well. Like, if we're talking about like a proposition, because a statement is like a word, like you say a proposition, right? That, like, that's true, but like the actual contents of the proposition don't always have to be true. Mind independent, as in existing in reality outside of our minds. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, that's just like blatantly analytical. That the thing we just talked about. Freegan, resilient, and Aquinian views. A Freegan view just takes propositions to be simple. They express our thoughts and exist mind independently. Resilient view also takes that to be the case, although take propositions to be complex, like a proposition having a subject and object. They constitute a proposition in a resilient view. So Serial, let me ask something before I end stream. So some people can criticize pragmatics by saying, "Oh, well, if pragmatics grants truth to be the case, if it's useful or has some sort of utility behind it, I could just say that, oh, this thing is true because it makes as a reductio to pragmatic truth, right?" Like, what if people want to like try to apply those concepts to pragmatics? Yeah, so people who criticize pragmatics, people who critics of pragmatism, right? They could try to say that, oh, well, if truth is determined via if it has any utility or usefulness, I could just say that this thing is true or this thing is the case because it makes me happy, which is a form of usefulness, or this is true because it makes me money. Right? Because people could try to contend with that and say that, oh, well, this is the case because yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that people could try to apply a reductio to pragmatism. Not inherently. Pragmatic utility and pragmatism is not the same as subjective utility or hedonic utility. We only say if some proposition is true if it is useful in an inquiry. You being happy isn't relevant to the inquiry. Wait, hold on. Define inquiry. Like, can you give like some sort of example? Like, provide a hypothetical. Yeah, exactly. So the thing about murder, right, is that murder is not true. Or actually, well, murder is true. Like the concept of murder exists. But we don't grant that murder is good because it makes people happy. No, murder is bad. That's why we don't apply that concept to transgenderism. Now, people could try to say, "Oh, but unlike murder, transgenderism doesn't hurt anybody." Well, attraction to children does not hurt anybody because an attraction is subjective, or believing or delusions. Delusions do not hurt anybody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say for transgenderism, I'm trying to say transgenderism isn't like the analogies apply to or the like counter analogies that pro transgenderism people try to apply, they're not logically coherent nor do they provide any sort of useful pragmatics, so it shouldn't be granted. Like delusions could cause pragmatics, like nightmares. Like actually, well, nightmares are like psychologically bad, but let's just get into the main issues here, right? Just because it doesn't hurt anybody, well, actually, technically, it can hurt people. It actually can hurt your family. It can hurt your friends. It could hurt your reputation. So, like when we say, because like, how far does it extend when you say that transgenderism doesn't hurt anybody? Because it does. It actually harms society, right? It harms society's it harms society's perception on like people, right? It makes like for it's also open to deception. Transgenderism is open to deception if people want to pretend to be a boy or pretend to be a girl, right? It could influence dating. Zeta, how much you read on logic? Well, I kind of cleared up a lot of the classical logic shit, right? Like I know about drawing valid inferences and shit, but the thing is that I haven't really metaphysics, but I know they will be necessary. Okay, I'm gonna test you. How many rules of inferences are there? A lot. Well, more than 10. There, well, a rule. Well, an inference rule is simply a function as to how a conclusion is inferred. So, or like like a logical function that brings a conclusion from a set of premises. So anything that it can range from like linguistics, it could range from it can range from linguistics. It can range from a formula. It can range from like a formula such as like if P then Q. It can range, like counterintuitively. It can range from like, in a plenty of formats, right? It can, like, that's what we mean by like an inference rule, because obviously, right, if like for example, like we got like universals, right? If we say all or no, it follows that there is no of a set. There's nothing included within, there's nothing of a certain property. Yeah, over 20. Okay. Yeah, so that kind of coheres with my answer, but okay. Zeta, are you interested in religious dialects? Fuck no. Maybe only Islam, because I'm not gonna lie, I do want to challenge some Islamic like claims and shit. So but I don't want to fight Reddit atheists. Like, I don't like fighting them. They're really annoying. They're extremely toxic, and I'm more inclined. I'm like really inclined to believe they're like pseudo nihilists. Like they don't want a god. Like that's what atheists don't want. They don't want a god, right? Because if their fundamentals are simply, oh, I don't believe in God because there's no evidence for him. I mean, how far does that really extend? Because then, like, you would kind of just don't care. Like, it would be more expected if you just don't care about religion, but you consistently debate it. Like, that's what I don't like about Reddit atheists. They don't actually, like, I don't really think they want a god. Right? A lot of the atheists try to argue that he's immoral. What was that? Yeah, so Serial, we can talk about pragmatics either today, right now, or tomorrow, because I have some other questions about pragmatics. Because I want to be like a pragmatist. I think pragmatism is like probably like a number one theory of truth, like right next to coherence, because coherence is necessary. But yeah, I need like some sort of I need you to help me help amp me on like coherence and shit, and pragmatics. I would really like that. Kel's amping me on theory of meaning. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream from here.